All right, welcome back to another Tips Moto Deep Dive. We are super pumped for this one. This Friday, November 14th, 2024. Portugal, Poland, Stadio de Dragão.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to break it all down for you today.
Big one.
Huge stakes, right?
Yeah.
UEFA Nations League. Both these teams want a spot in the finals. But first, they got to get through each other.
Exactly. And when you got that kind of pressure, you know you're in for a match.
Definitely. And that's where we come in.
That's right. We got you covered.
We're going to use all our Tips Moto tools, our supercomputer predictions, all our expert analysis to give you the edge you need, whether you're a seasoned bettor or just getting started. So let's jump right in. And we're going to kick things off with home advantage. Now, Portugal at Estadio do Dragão, they've won 11 of their last 12 matches there.
Yeah, it's a tough place to go, that's for sure.
Really tough.
I mean, most people think home advantage is just the fans and all that. But we've actually, we dug a little deeper into the stats. And what we found is pretty interesting. So in the UEFA Nations League, on average, home teams, they win about 55% of the time. And they score like half a goal more than when they're away.
Right.
But here's the thing. At Estadio de Dragão specifically, Portugal's win rate jumps to like 70%.
Wow, that's a big jump.
It's a huge difference. And, that kind of thing, that's got to factor into your betting. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. Now, Poland, on the other hand, they've been a little shaky lately. Only 3 wins in their last 9 matches.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a struggle for them. And they've been leaking goals, especially away from home.
That's true, but one thing about Poland.
We do love a goal.
Yeah, they always bring the excitement. Their matches are usually high scoring, even when they lose.
That's it. So, might not be the best for a clean sheet bet.
Right.
But if you're looking for goals.
Over 2.5? Yeah.
That's the one to watch.
Exactly. Okay, so let's rewind a bit. Look at the history between these two. Portugal and Poland. 7 matches. Portugal's unbeaten. And in those games, both teams have consistently scored.
Yeah, it's been a good run for Portugal.
I thought like.
But, history's only part of the story.
Of course.
You got to look at the bigger picture. Like, imagine you're betting on a horse race, right? You wouldn't just look at the horse's last race. You'd look at, its recent form, the jockey, the track conditions, everything.
Makes sense. So let's get into that everything. Portugal. Top of their group in the Nations League. 3 wins right out of the gate. They did have that draw against Scotland, though.
But that was away.
Yeah, good point.
Back home, different story, we think.
And speaking of a different story, we got to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, right?
The legend himself.
216 caps, still leading the charge.
It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, he's evolved so much. He's not just about the goals anymore. He's more like a playmaker now,
Right.
Drawing defenders, opening up space for his teammates.
He's a whole different animal.
He is. But, gotta mention, they are going to be missing a couple of key players. Diogo Jota, Ruben Neves, both out with injuries.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Portugal, especially Jota. He's been in top form. All right, so Poland, sitting 3rd in the group right now. A 3-3 draw with Croatia, a 3-2 win over Scotland. Tells us a lot about them, I think.
Yeah, for sure. That Croatia draw, that shows they can hang with the best. And that Scotland win, nail-biter, real back-and-forth stuff. They're resilient.
They are, but they've got a big challenge in this match. Lewandowski and Milik, both out.
Yeah, those two, they're goal machines,
Exactly.
Big loss for Poland. I mean, the other players are going to have to step up.
For sure. Now, with those 2 out, who should we be watching in the Polish midfield?
Keep your eyes on Piotr Zielinski. He's the engine, the creative force, pulls the strings, He's the link between their defense and attack.
Okay, so we got a dominant Portugal at home. We got a resilient but depleted Poland. And now, for the moment of truth, what does our Tips Moto supercomputer say about this clash?
Well, we've been crunching the numbers, analyzing all the data, and the prediction is a Portugal victory.
All right. No surprise there. But what are we thinking, odds-wise?
We're giving Portugal a 65% chance of winning this one. And get this, the predicted scoreline is 3-1 in favor of Portugal.
3-1. Whoa, that's a statement. Okay, so for our Tips Moto users in Kenya, what are some of the bets we should be considering?
Well, first off, sticking with the supercomputer, Portugal to win. That's the safest bet based on the data and our analysis. But for those who like a little more action, we got a couple more options.
Okay, get me.
So given both teams love to attack,
Yeah.
over 2.5 total goals, that seems like a solid bet.
I like it.
We've seen that trend in their previous matches. You know, goals are likely to flow.
Love it. What else?
Another one, a little riskier, but higher payout.
Wow.
Both teams to score.
Okay, so Portugal to win, over 2.5 goals, and both teams to score. What about specific players? Any recommendations there?
Well, we got to go with Cristiano Ronaldo to score anytime, right?
Why he's a good bet.
Man thrives under pressure.
He does.
And another one to watch, Bruno Fernandes. Creative, always looking for that killer pass. Could get an assist, maybe even a goal himself.
Excellent choices. But we're just getting started. Lots more to unpack in this matchup. When we come back, we'll dive even deeper into those potential starting lineups, the key tactical battles, and all those crucial facts to take your betting to the next level.
Welcome back to the deep dive, everyone. We're diving even deeper into this Portugal-Poland clash.
Getting tactical now.
That's right. Let's break down those potential lineups
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we see where the real battles are going to be fought on the pitch. So Portugal. We're expecting Coach Roberto Martinez to stick with his 4-3-3.
Makes sense.
Gives him that solid defense, but also, real attacking threat.
Yeah, perfect for exploiting some of Poland's weaknesses, maybe.
Exactly. So, starting in goal, probably Diogo Costa.
Solid choice.
He's been in great form recently. In front of him, we're thinking Diogo Dalot and Nuno Mendes at fullback.
Okay, so pacey fullbacks.
Lots of energy up and down those flanks. Center back pairing. Gotta be Ruben Dias and Renato Vega.
That's a tough duo to get past.
Rock solid. Now, the midfield, this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah, this is the heart of the team.
Absolutely. We're anticipating Bruno Fernandes, the maestro himself,
Of course.
alongside Manuel Ugarte, the engine, the workhorse,
Right.
and then Bernardo Silva, that touch of class,
Yeah, that's a midfield that can control a game.
For sure. And up top, leading the line, who else? Cristiano Ronaldo.
The man, the myth, the
Now,
legend.
it might not be the same Ronaldo of, 5 years ago,
Right.
but he's still a threat.
Yeah.
And then flanking him, we're predicting Pedro Neto and Rafael Leão.
Ooh, that's some serious pace on the wings.
Going to cause some problems for those Polish defenders. Okay, now let's flip the script, talk about Poland. Coach Mikasz Probiers. We're thinking he might go with a 3-5-2.
Interesting. Why that formation?
Well, it's a way to pack that midfield, try to control the tempo, stifle Portugal's creativity.
Makes sense. Kind of like a counterattacking strategy.
Exactly, and it gives them that extra cover at the back, which they'll need without Lewandowski and Milik.
For sure. So who are we thinking in that Polish lineup?
In goal, probably Łukasz Skorupski. Experienced, agile, good shot stopper.
Okay.
Back three, Paweł Dawidowicz, Jan Bednarek, and Sebastian Wolukiewicz.
Solid mix of experience and youth there.
Yeah, they're going to need to be on top of their game to stop Ronaldo and the boys. Midfield's going to be crucial for Poland.
Yeah, they'll need to control the tempo, like you said.
Nikola Zalewski and Przemysław Frankowski on the flanks, providing width and defensive cover. In the center, the maestro, Piotr Zielinski.
He's going to be key for them.
Alongside Max Oedel and Sebastian Szymaski. Up front, without Lewandowski and Milik, it's going to be Karol Szoderski and Krzysztof Pitek.
Big shoes to fill.
Huge. Okay, so before we get carried away with predictions, let's look at some cold, hard facts.
Give us the stats.
Portugal first. Home dominance, we've talked about it. But here's a stat. Over 2.5 goals in 11 of their last 12 home matches.
Wow.
Attack, attack, attack.
They don't mess around.
Oh.
Okay, Poland stats. What are we looking at?
More mixed bag, especially away from home. Lost 4 of their last 7 away matches. But they do tend to be involved in high-scoring games. Over 2.5 goals in 7 of their last 9.
So we're potentially looking at goals galore here.
Looks that way. And that's good news for our Tips Moto users.
Absolutely.
Plenty of opportunities to make some smart bets.
We're here to help you win, folks. Best odds, secure platform.
Always here to support you. 24/7 customer service. We got you covered.
All right, so before we wrap things up, got to get to the main event.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
The Tips Moto betting tips.
We've put it all together. The analysis, the supercomputer predictions, our expert insights.
Don't miss out on this. All right, folks, we are back. It's time for the grand finale. The Tips Moto betting tips for this Portugal-Poland showdown.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
Analyzed every angle. But now we're going to give you those winning picks.
So no more suspense. Lay it on us. What's the top pick?
Well, got to go with Portugal to win, right?
Yeah, that's what we've been saying all along. Our supercomputer loves them. Their home record speaks for itself.
Exactly. 65% chance of victory. Tough to bet against that.
For sure. But for those who want to explore other options, what else have we got?
All right, so thinking about those attacks.
Both teams love to score.
We're predicting over 2.5 goals in this match. History suggests that's a good bet.
I can see it. Ronaldo, Zieski, Fernandes. Goals are coming.
Exactly. And on that note, another tip, both teams to score.
Both teams to score. That's a good one. Always adds a little extra excitement, right?
Absolutely pays off well, too, if you're right.
It does. Okay, so those are some great tips for our Kenyan bettors out there, but what about individual brilliance? Any specific players we should be watching?
Well, you can never go wrong with Cristiano Ronaldo to score anytime.
Man's a machine. He's got to score.
Right. Always loves the big stage.
Definitely. Anyone else?
Bruno Fernandes, another good shout. Assist, maybe even a goal. Creative player, always dangerous.
Okay, so for the real risk takers out there, the ones who want to go big, what does our supercomputer say about the correct score?
Bold prediction. 3-1 Portugal.
Wow, that's a statement. High risk, high reward, though.
Exactly. But hey, just a reminder, folks, betting should always be fun and responsible, all right? Set a budget, stick to it, never bet more than you can afford to lose.
Couldn't have said better myself.
Yeah.
We're here to give you the tools and knowledge to bet smart, but ultimately the decision is yours. Do your research, consider the odds, and most importantly, enjoy the beautiful game.
And if you're looking for that perfect platform, competitive odds, expert analysis, secure betting experience, look no further than TipsMoto. We're here to help you win, especially our Kenyan users. We're all about football, and we're passionate about helping you succeed. But don't forget, we're not just about the podcast. We've got a whole community on social media. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, we're there.
So make sure you follow us. Stay connected, get all those expert tips, the match previews, the live updates.
It's the best way to stay ahead of the game and be part of the TipsMoto family.
Exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, all things football. Join the community today.
Let's celebrate the beautiful game together.
Head over to our website, sign up, start betting smart with TipsMoto. We're here to make you a winner.
TipsMoto, where passion meets profit.
Thanks for joining us for this Portugal-Poland deep dive. Bet smart, bet with TipsMoto. May the odds be ever in your favor.